So let's have a look at what the gaffer has said about Barry Bannan re-signing. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like and share and subscribe to the channel, I much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. So, with Barry Bannan signing his new contract today, which is absolutely fantastic news. Let's not beat around the bush. It is very good news to know that Barry Bannan is going to be staying a Sheffield Wednesday player for another year or ever how long it is. We don't know. I think it'll probably be a year, but we'll see. So, they went about to Pedersen to find out what he said. He said, "I'm happy at the news that Barry signed a new contract with the club. It will be an underestimated. Even with the uncertainties and other clubs wanting him, I never lost hope that Barry loved the club and fans and would convince him to stay. I must be honest, I also did everything I could to let him know how much I wanted him to stay and be at my side this season. He is so important to us as a team and the fans. When he called me to say he decided to stay, I was elated. Players like Barry are hard to find in the modern game. He's a great player and a great leader and a great person. Having him stay at the club is a huge boost for fans, staff and teammates. For me personally, I get to continue working with a great player who does so many great things for our team. But while I have to operate from the sideline, Barry will deliver my message on the pitch. We have had many discussions about the season ahead. Barry knows and understands what I want and need from the players. The respect I have for Barry is already known and was, as a club, are lucky to have the captain stay with us. In turn, Barry said this about Pedersen. I was delighted to see Hendrik get the job. He's been here last season. He knows the place. He knows the lads. And he's a wonderful guy as well. He made it clear where his heart was a few weeks ago when he came in when he didn't have a contract to say goodbye to the lads. He wanted to be involved and then signed a new contract as assistant manager and now as manager. Hendrik knew we were struggling and he was there for us. We owe a lot to Hendrik because he came at a time when we needed him. I can safely say now, Hendrik will have the full backing of the players and we will give our all because what he did a few weeks ago for us and what he did for us as players, we will never forget, will never be forgotten. So there's that mutual respect there between the players, between Hendrik, between everything. They kind of got the whole thing of you were in the trenches with us, in a sense. You were the one that decided to stay and stay with us, even though you didn't have a contract. It sounded like he was coming in to go and do the job of helping run a training session to a point or trying to get something done, which is something you really like to see. And it seems like the relationship there with Barry and Hendrik is there. We all know how much that friendship, respect, and what's going to be able to be done is going to be absolutely huge. Because we're going to need these two people to work really well together, be able to put their message through. It was interesting, people picking up to say, at my side. And I think some people thinking, is he going to be put down as like assistant manager? I think it's more of the person who can be able to deliver my message for me. The person who's going to be able to get what I want done. Having that relationship between Hendrik and Barry helps. And the fact that Hendrik has already been here the following season helps even more. It's not like you're getting used to someone new. They already know you. You're not having to make friends with people. You're not having to introduce yourself again. And they already know what Hendrik wants because they've seen it in training. A lot of what I think Josh Windass said, Hendrik did a lot of on-the-ball stuff and a lot of off-the-ball stuff was done by Danny. It seems like when he's ever done any of the training, behind training, he seemed very hands-on. He seemed like he's going to get stuck in there and show people what needed to be done. I think this also helps a little bit. Knowing that these two are going to support each other and the players are going to support each other. I have seen people turn around and say that they're worried that this means Barry's going to get the players to get on side and this is DC's way of getting the players to get on his side and go, look, you've got to do this. I don't think it is. I really don't. I think there's a lot of the players right now that are going to get behind the manager. They're going to get behind the captain. And more importantly, they're going to do this for the fans. And if they're going to try and show anything to as protest, we'll find out. We'll find out what they do in solidarity with the fan. But I'm very happy to read this interview. It reads really well. It says that they're willing to get deep into this, into what happened next. Having known that Barry's there, having known that Hendrik's there. Now, it's going to be a weird one when I say this, because a lot of people are going to go, I'm mad. But in one sense, the club does have to think about who it can potentially bring in as a freebie on not hardly any wages. But until people are paid, until embargoes are lifted, I don't even really want to think of that, because we're still going to be adding that thing where it's going to be a difficult way of running the club if we're going to be potentially summer transfer 2027 till we can bring players in. So recruitment-wise, it would have to be very, very smart and very, very clever. But we'll see what happens. But the fact that Hendrik is very happy to have Bannan there, it's no surprise. But yeah, fantastic news. Really good news that they both have got that mutual respect and they do well. So let's see what happens.